Hi and welcome to this, the 4th edition of the Lisburn Distillery TV Summer Specials. I'm Colin Hopkins.
And I'm Josh Bunting. And coming up in today's show, we review what was a highly successful weekend for the Lisburn Distillery first team as they ran out winners against St Luke's and Dromara Village in pre-season. Coming up in the show, we will have highlights from the Dromara Village game.
We'll also be looking back to the draws for the Bet League Cup and also the Steel & Sons Cup, both of which were made last week. And we'll also have some information on an additional pre-season fixture which has now been added to the Lisburn Distillery calendar.
And finally on the show, we hear from White's defender George Douglas.
Pre-season started off superbly for Lisburn Distillery at the weekend as the side recorded no less than 2 victories against St Luke's and Dromara Village.
A 4-3 win over St Luke's and a 4-2 win over Dromara were indeed fantastic results for the club. What are your thoughts on the weekend's events, Colin?
Very pleased. It's always good to get pre-season off to a winning start. Even more so in the fact that some of the new guys, actually 3 of them in fact, all scored goals on their debuts, so can't go far wrong with that.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's obviously good to see the new boys coming into it well. Gary Workman, very good player in my opinion. Obviously he's not such a new man, but Nick Beta, obviously I was when I came here last season when I could, I was really impressed. Very good player, holds the ball up really well, brings his players into play. I think that he's going to have a very, very good season.
Yeah. Okay. Look forward to see exactly what the season's going to bring. The good news is that we do now have match highlights from the game at Dromara Village, so here's how the team shaped up. Last week saw the draw for no less than 2 competitions that Lisburn Distillery are going to be featuring this season. First up we had the draw for the Steel & Sons Cup, and this was followed shortly afterwards by the draw for the Bet League Cup.
Lisburn Distillery have been drawn away in the Steel and Sons Cup to the highly rated Ards Rangers, and that game will be played away on Saturday, August the 12th.
And the better news is that the Whites received a bye in the first round of the League Cup this competition, and in doing so move into the second round, where the larger sides from the Premier League will enter the competition. What's your thoughts then on the Steel and Sons Cup draw away to Ards Rangers, Josh?
I'm really excited with the draw. When I saw it, it was a mouth-watering clash. You know, Ards Rangers are a good side. They may have lost some big players this summer in the form of Gary McDermott and former New Grosvenor player Glenn Upton. But you know, they're still going to give us a big challenge, and Colin and George will still have to do their research going into it. Yes,
we're very much looking forward to that actual game. These fixtures have actually left a free Saturday for the Whites, and they've now filled that free Saturday with the announcement that we will be playing Shankly United here at New Grosvenor on Saturday the 5th of August, with a kick-off time still to be confirmed. So stay tuned to the website for further details on that one.
Finally, on today's episode, Colin caught up with Whites defender George Douglas to hear what his thoughts were on the winning start to pre-season.
George, thanks very much for joining us today. Welcome back to the season again. Pre-season overall, how you find things?
Dead on. It's been tight enough. I've been away working in England and that, and I've been coming back and trying to keep fit over, and I'm finding it alright. I'm coming back and I'm keeping up with the boys and play the full 90 minutes a day, and I feel fit enough. So.
Yeah, I was just going to say you were one of the few players who did play the full 90 minutes. That must have really stretched you.
No, I did alright. That's the first 90 I've played since the end of the last game of the season, so it's good to get the minutes under that belt and hopefully play the next match and keep going.
It's hard to read much into pre-season, but did you think overall we did okay there today?
We did alright. There was obviously, it's the first match back, new faces in, a few younger ones, and we didn't really know each other, didn't know some names and that, but as the game went on, we sort of gelled well, and the result told, and 4-2 wins, so happy enough.
And you know some of the new faces from before, I take it?
I know some of the faces from before, like we moved to and that, play the guy and Big Joe and that centre back, so happy enough.
Okay, well good luck for the season ahead, and thanks for joining us today. Thank you.
So that brings us to the end of our 4th summer special edition.
Thanks very much for taking the time to watch this show.
I've been Josh Bunting.
I've been Colin Hopkins.
Come on, you Whites.